Hello there again. My name is Hamia Muntari, a student of Southwestern Christian University as a freshman. I'm 20 years of age. Today, I'll be talking to you about child trafficking and the sort of organizations that are involved in it. First of all, it breaks my heart to talk about this kind of issues as I think this is evil and shouldn't be in the system at all. But for some reason, it is happening and it breaks my heart to talk about it. I just don't understand why this is actually happening. But I did a couple of research and I interviewed a couple of people about why this is happening in our society. And what I came to realize is about most people in our community, you know, are desperate to make a positive impact in their life. Most kids want to get an education. Most kids want to work and get a better life for themselves, to be able to take care of their family members. And to this extent, people are taking advantage of them, and it breaks my heart. I believe that everyone has their right to be educated. Everyone has their right, to be employed. But to take advantage of people is evil, and I think this must be stopped. Most countries are corrupted, especially the developing countries. Kids from these developing countries are trying and working hard to make a difference. And so, with any opportunity given to them, they would do it. Most of these kids are being promised so many things, are being promised of the heaven. We will take you to this country and we will get you an education. We will get you a better job for you to be able to take care of your family. And to an extent, where these kids, with the lack of education they have, don't even think about the sort of challenges they are going to face because they are desperate for it. And when I talk about this, I just don't see why it should be happening, because I believe in humanity and I believe that everyone deserves an opportunity. I believe that people should be treated fairly. About a year ago, I joined an organization as a volunteer called the Village of Life. And this organization helped rescue kids in Ghana from trafficking. And I was shocked. I was shocked when I visited the place. I had no idea as a Ghanaian that something like that was going on. When I saw these kids, some of them had scars on them. Some of them were so unhealthy. And for me, it touched my heart to hear their stories because I thought my life was so tough. But to hear a kid at the age of 5 telling me they wake up around 3 a.m. to go fetch water for their masters, walking miles to fetch water for their masters at the age of 5, at the age of 6, waking up 5 a.m. I just think this is evil, and there must be something that can stop this. This is just so sad. These kids deserve to be in school. These kids deserve all the right, all the opportunities that are there to help them to become better people in the future. But yet, here they are stuck on boat fishing. When a kid wakes up 5 a.m. to go fishing on a bad day when they are not able to get fish, they are beaten by their master. Sometimes they don't get even food. And I ask myself, what exactly have I done that is so different from what this case? What have I done to deserve this kind of beautiful environment I'm living in, the sort of education I'm getting? These kids are supposed to be having education. These kids are supposed to be well trained, to be better people, but rather they are on a boat catching fish. Sometimes they don't eat. And how are they gonna become better people to help the community? And what breaks my heart is people say it but don't do anything about it. the system is corrupted just because of little money they will get, and it just breaks my heart. And when I visited this organization was doing fantastic job. They rescued this kid from the riverside, miles away, to put them into a place, first of all, to provide shelter for them. They need to get food. This organization provided food for them, put them into school. But the most important thing is to help them psychologically, because this kid psychologically have been affected a lot. And this NGO is trying so much to educate them, to bring hope back into this kid's life. And I was fortunate enough to be there to be able to make that kind of impact in this kid's life. And I believe that in each society, everyone is supposed to be aware. Everyone is supposed to have an eye to see what is wrong in the society. I just feel like this is so not right. I mean, when I came over to the state, I see most kids playing video games, going to the cinemas and all that, and I ask myself, why can't it be this case? They also deserve something like this, but rather they are spending their entire life fishing. They are spending their entire life working for their masters. And what saddens me is their parents actually sometimes sell them to the masters because they don't have money to take care of them. And this is not right. This is totally not right. Something must be done. I mean, if you look at the statistics alone, like in 2012, the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime report, the percentage of children victims had risen in a 3-year span from 20% to 27%. And this says a lot about how the world is growing. This is increasing, and gradually, before we realize, this is taking over. This is more like a slavery. And we hear everybody talks about slavery is being abolished and all that. This is a form of slavery. And I'm here to talk and tell everyone that these are the sort of things that is going on around the world. We should be aware of it, and this must be eradicated. So I just want whoever is going to watch this video to consider this kind of things, like not just about, like what is happening in America with politics and all that. This saddens me. This is more important than politics and all that. We must save lives, and this is one way of it. And for me, the impact this kid had on me, they still believing that it is possible for them after being rescued by these organizations. I just gives me motivation, and I just feel like I have to talk about it, and a lot of awareness has to be on it. So whoever is gonna watch this video, I am pleading you to spread this around the world so that we can eradicate this evil that's happening in the society. And if you are around your community and you know something is happening, please make an impact. Report this. This evil has to stop. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this news can be spread around the world. Thank you so much.